I think sugar is a white poison. I think we should treat it like arsenic. I am very serious about that. And when you read this history of sugar, which there's a couple books out now, it's horrible. I mean, we enslaved tens of thousands of people so that people in Europe could eat sugar or put sugar in their teeth. I mean, what's that about? I mean, really? It's not a very healthy product. Its value is about 1% of its uses, meaning that if somebody were having an insulin shock, they'd want sugar. But even then they could eat an orange and get their sugar back up. So to me, sugar is a mistake. Yeah, I mean, a teaspoon a week or a day, maybe. For some kids, they definitely eat it and then crash. That's what would happen to me. So you get a child who's reactive and they eat a Pop-Tart for breakfast, either at home or at school, and then an hour later, once their insulin has kicked in, their sugar crashes and they feel like junk. They can't concentrate, squirm, they feel nauseous, they feel anxious. And then what's the rescue for that? More sugar. They'll come in and say that they get headaches all day or they feel tired on and off all day. And I'll say, so what do you do? And they'll describe this yo-yo. Well, what do you eat for breakfast? Well, I have a bowl of, Captain Crunch, my favorite cereal, by the way. Never eat it, but it's really good. And then an hour later, they're eating something else because they're starting to feel weak. And so they kind of yo-yo. And for an adult, you add coffee. Like one of the worst combos to me is like 2 teaspoons of sugar and a cup of coffee. Because the caffeine drives the sugar into the blood faster. It delivers the sugar right into the bloodstream. And so it gets in faster, the insulin kicks in faster, the insulin drives the sugar down, and then they bottom out. And so they don't realize what they're doing. They yo-yo, whether they drink Red Bull or just coffee with sugar all day long. And once they can figure out that they can really get off this stuff, which obviously they can, but it is kind of a drug, then they're okay. Yeah.